Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with C6 Stitch, and today we're going to do a flip through of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween special issue. This is the 2024 special collector's issue of the Halloween. I'm just covering up my address there, but you can get a sneak peek of some of the charts inside. I have looked through this just very, very briefly. You can see I have one thing marked already. I'm sure there will be more. I just looked through it very quickly. This is the first year that your Halloween issue is included in the subscription now, which is super duper exciting. So let's get into it. Sorry if I'm disheveled. I was out doing yard work this morning. We're going to have a heat wave come through for us, which I know some of you, your heat is much worse, but we are not used to any type of heat. So we're going to get up to like 104 by Saturday, and it's going to be like 95 on up to 104, which is very hot for us. So I'm trying to get all the outside work done as fast as I can. Okay. First section is creepy creatures. So I'll just give you an overview here, and then we'll talk about each one. This is pretty cute. This bat. It's a cute bat. I think a lot of people will love this Nevermore. This is a black cat pirate driving a pirate ship, which is adorable. So creepy creatures. Okay, so the Sleepy Bat, I have to cover up the charts here, is designed by Rana Nori of Tangled Threads and Things. It is 66 stitches high by 46 wide. So all of these are like ornament size, or most of them, I should say. Now that is a lot of fill-in in the bat, but like that's the bulk of it. It does look like there's some backstitch in there as well. Calls for DMC. They used a pillow ornament finishing, and they have the instructions for finishing in the magazine. Next up is Perfect Pirate, which is designed by Lindsay Whitney of Counting Puddles. Oh, this is Counting Puddles. No wonder I like it. Isn't that adorable? That one should be marked. That one is 60 stitches high by 54 wide. Again, small pieces. Okay, the next one is Nevermore Raven, designed by Maria of Quarter Neon Creations. Quarter Neon Creations? I apologize. So that is what it looks like close up. That almost looks like a snowflake to me. Like, I think what I like about that is that it's very much that transition, autumn-winter transition, to me anyway. That one is 63 high by 51 wide. And then next in this section is Witchy Surprise, designed by Praiseworthy Stitches. It is 75 stitches high by 56 wide. Really cute. Another little black cat. This is a great little black cat. Even if you didn't want to stitch this piece, if you wanted to use that little black cat for something else. It's very cute. That one has a DMC conversion, but it calls for Weeks Dye Works. And there's some beads on it. Okay, this next one is a little bit bigger. This is Who, H-O-O, designed by Marumi Designs. Who, look at that. Look at that fabric. Let's see what fabric did they use. 18 count jacked up Ada in the Spooky series from the Digi Stitchery. This one is 96 stitches high by 79 wide. So a little bigger, but not. I mean, you could definitely get that done in time for Halloween. And when you have those like really kind of special pieces of fabric that you're not quite sure what to do on it. And this one, I mean, if you wanted to, you could just do it all in black. I mean, you don't have to do it in white, in black. Yeah, it's 310 and B5200 is what's called for. That's it. But you just do it all in black and it would really pop. I really like this next one too. I didn't mark it. I don't know why. It's called Happy Owloween. Very clever. Designed by Liz Almond of Blackwork Journey. I like this one. It's got some space in there. I'm sure there's a lot of backstitching. I mean, this fence is all backstitching, but I like it. This one is 85 stitches high by 60 wide. Not too big. DMC called for, there are some French knots, and it does call for DMC light effects. You could use Kreinik or Rainbow Gallery. It's for these Algerian islets is what gives the sparkle, but you could use anything you want, obviously. That one's very cute. Okay, so our next section then, oh yeah, there's a lot of backstitch in that one. Like pretty much everything is backstitched. So just be aware of that, which is fine. It's cute. That's what gives it the detail. Okay, so this next section is called From the Dark Side. So here's our little overview. From the Dark Side. Okay. Happy Haunting, designed by the Stitcher Hood. This is 45 stitches high by 65 wide. Happy Haunting. And it does look like you are stitching that background in purple. But you could also skip, like if you wanted to get it done faster, you could just choose a purple fabric. Pretty sure yeah. Oh, I see what they did. Okay, so what they did, yeah, so they are stitching it on like a white fabric. So you do not actually stitch the moon and you don't stitch the words. Now you could reverse that if you want, and I bet you don't stitch those little designs. If you wanted to find a pretty purple fabric in your stash and stitch the moon and the words and those little designs. However you want to do it. I think it's fine. Okay, next up is Cemetery Bands. This is designed by Sprouting Lupin. This is 61 stitches high by 75 wide. It's like a little miniature band sampler of cemetery. You can see the skeleton right here. Again, stitched on a really cute, nice piece of fabric. This is Saffron Hemp Even Weave from Jackson Fabric Arts. But again, if you have a little leftover piece of fabric you're not sure what to do with, that's a great one to use for these like ornament size. This next one is called Rest in Peace, designed by Cobweb and Rose. It is 63 stitches high by 63 wide. So a perfect square. And this is what we're looking at. I love that weeping willow tree. And look at the moon with the eyes. I really like that one a lot. The next one is called Memento, designed by Stitch X Love. It is 40 stitches high by 36 wide, so a little one. And it says, Momento Mari Momento Vice. I don't know what that means. So, some of you smarties out there will know what it means. This one really struck me. I don't know that I will stitch it because it's a little creepy. It's called Old Scully, but like, look how realistic looking this is. I know some of you are going to love this. This is original artwork by Theo de Fantasy Dream World, and it's adapted for cross stitch by Le Petit Croix de Lucie, who is a great designer. It is 99 stitches high by 87 wide, all DMC, a few blends of DMC, a few blends, but that is it's 99 stitches high by 87 wide. I can't remember if I said that. A lot of back stitching to get that effect, but man, that's a good one. Okay, this next one is called Even When, and it's designed by Tracy Richards of Wrought Iron Stitching. So it's a 3-parter, and you could do 1 or 2 or all 3. Even When Death Do Us Part, it's called. This would also be cute if you wanted to like hang them horizontally. These are 53 stitches high by 39 wide each. And so you can kind of mix and match and do that however you want, which is kind of fun. Okay, this next one is called River Styx Yacht Club. This is really funny. So they put it on a t-shirt. River Styx Yacht Club. It is 98 stitches high by 98 wide. Only 5 DMC colors. And then they're saying you can put it on the front of a t-shirt. using soluble canvas. So that's kind of fun. All right, our next section is called Halloween sampling. So it's a bunch of samplers. So this, look at the little kitties. So that's what's coming up. So this is called Prim-O-Ween. So for you prim lovers, this one is 61 stitches high by 63 wide. So these pictures are very small. That's why I show the other one, because those pictures are a little bit bigger. But this one, you can kind of see what we're talking about. Look at that house. I think that's a great autumn piece. And that's not really, I mean, I guess there are jack-o'-lanterns, but you could just make them pumpkins and not jack-o'-lanterns, and that would be a great fall piece that you could also keep out for Halloween. This next one is called All Hallows Eve, designed by L. Noonan of Stitch Sprout, 43 stitches high by 72 wide. Look at that moon. Isn't that cute? And, you know, again, you can customize the colors of the houses if you want. It's not that big. The next one is called Haunted Hill by Cotton Pixels. It is 53 high by 53 wide, so again, a perfect square. And look at those bats. Look at that border of bats. Isn't that cute? That would go pretty quick, I think. Well, the bats would take some time, but the houses are not that big. Yeah, I mean, the bats would probably take you the longest, right? Okay, this next one is October Gathering by Nikki's Creations. It is 68 stitches high by 98 wide, and it is the kitties. Oh, there's 2 more kitties up here, too. I didn't see that earlier. So that's fun. I will probably mark that to stitch. I don't know why I didn't already. Like I said, I just briefly looked through it. Okay, this next one is called Halloween Barn Quilt. It is designed by Sarah Louise Greer of Wickham Cottage. Look at that. It is 94 stitches high by 105 wide. If you wanted to, you could just leave off the spider webs in the spider, and it would be like a late summer, autumn piece. That's literally all you have to do, is take off the spider and the cobwebs. That's really, really pretty. So, lot that you can do with that. This next one is called Black Cat Sampler. I don't have it marked. Again, I don't know why. Mandy, I'm looking at you. I know that there's Stitches. Mandy has a black cat named Stitches. This one I think you need to make. Black Cat Sampler. And let me see if I can give you more information on that piece. Designed by Nancy Waller of Faithwork Designs, it is 122 stitches high by 99 wide. It calls for anchor and classic colorworks, 1 anchor color, and classic colorworks there's 3 colors, but there's a DMC conversion for both. I mean, it's just DMC 310 is the conversion. Okay, this next one is called Ghoulish Grins. Designed by Kara Brown of the Elfin Forest. It is 109 stitches high by 56 wide. Cute piece. Again, you could just pick one of those if you wanted to and put it on a tag or a Halloween card. Lots of little motifs that you can just use any way that you want. So that's really cute. Very versatile. It calls for Ghast. But there's a DMC conversion. Our next section is Haunted Handiwork. So we got some Frankenstein. We got a little tiny piece there. Haunted Handiwork. So this first one is called The Graveyard, designed by Kara Brown of the Elfin Forest. It is 59 stitches high by 58 wide. And you have some little ghosts and the moon. The gravestones read Dead Fred, R.A.P. and John Gone. That's funny. John Gone and Dead Fred. This next one is called Frankly. It is designed by Barbie Lowe of Twisted Willow Designs. sure we're covering this up. Here we go. So that's that one. It is 76 stitches high by 69 wide. Frankly, I love Halloween stitching is what it says. Super cute. Look at the little ghosts. I love the little ghosts around them. Very, very cute. The next one is called Halloween Friends, designed by Dara Whitlock of World on a String by Dara. This is tiny. This is 29 high by 24 wide. You can get that done in an evening or two, and that's that one. That little tag. Look how cute it is. It's not scary. They packed a lot in this little tiny piece. Pumpkins, a bat, a ghost, little candy corn border. It's a lot in that tiny piece. But yeah, that would be super quick to stitch up. Use up some of your leftover floss from a kit or a Mill Hill kit or something like that. This next one is called October 31st, designed by Sarah Louise Greer of Wickham Cottage. The stitch count is 64 stitches high by 72 wide. I love those pumpkins. The detail and the color shading in those pumpkins. And then you have your little ghosts that almost look like tombstones. I'm not sure what those are. Are those cats? Yeah, those are little black cats. That's a cute piece. I like that. This next one is called Boo. It is designed by Amy Graff of Color Me Amy Cross Stitch. It is 66 stitches high by 94 wide. A little bit bigger, but look how cute that is. It's not spooky. I love the open mouth of the ghost. That's really cute. So that is fun. Okay, this next one looks like they did it on plastic canvas. It is called Stay Spooky. Here, let me show you. It's a blue pumpkin. It is by Cute Embroidery by Kate. And you are stitching in all that blue. You could also do it on fabric and just pick a blue and just stitch, you know, not stitch the background if you wanted to. But it is, and then they put it on a cutout and they tell you where to get it and all that stuff. That one is 57 high by 67 wide. All right, this next one is called Baby Vega's Hut. Look at that. Look at that fabric and that finishing. Isn't that amazing? Look at that finishing. Designed by Jen Nelson of the Stitch Crypt. It is 105 stitches high by 57 wide. The fabric that they used is 14 count live oak Aida from Witch's Garden Crafts. And I just love that lace that they put on the side. That's a great finish. Okay. Next up is the Witching Hour. So look at that little mouse. Are you kidding me? And look at the like magic coming off the brim. I really think that one's adorable. There's that one. The little, that's a moon, but it could also stand for Carolyn. Little black kitty. Magic Beans Cafe for an enchanting brew. That's cute too. Okay, so first up is Witch's Apron. Okay, so that's an apron designed by Always Time to Stitch. 51 stitches high by 36 wide. So again, not going to take you very long. It's on perforated paper, and then you finish it as a little apron. Look at those brooms. How fun is that? Here's some backstitch, but you can do backstitch, right? Right. Okay, the next one, this little mouse with the broom. Look at that, that's the one. Okay, so this is Little Witch Apprentice, how cute, designed by Amanda DeLong of Bad Stitch, B-A-D. It is 70 stitches high by 74 wide. It is so cute. A lot of different colors, a lot of called for colors in that small piece. But, I mean, again, great to use up your stash or leftovers from a kit or something like that. Okay, the next one is Trick or Sweep, Designed by Flossie Fox Shop. It is 41 high by 40 wide, and it's this one that they finished in a hoop with little baby Carolyn and her little kitty cat. I think it's so cute. Speaking of black cats, my black cat just walked into the room. Okay, so you might be seeing him in a minute. This next one is called Magic Beans Cafe, designed by Saving Grace's Fine Needle Arts. It is 70 stitches high by 70 stitches wide. I just think it's really pretty. Like, it's not spooky. It's like coffee. I think of it as coffee, right? Coffee, but not spooky. And that fabric, it's 28 count discord cashel linen from Picture This Plus is what they used. And we have an appearance of my black cat. This is Jack, for those who haven't met him before. They've been very clingy since I've come back from my trips and visitors and all that. So we are getting back to normal. Okay, this next one is also very fun. Let me show it to you. It is called Toil and Trouble, designed by Annie Craft of Dirty Annie's. It is 92 stitches high by 64 wide. It calls for Weeks Dye Works, but has a DMC conversion for you. This is where things get a little tricky. Okay, this next one is called Apothecary. This is really cute how they finished them on apothecary jars. Sorry. Those of you who've been around know the chaos of having a cat and trying to film. What a fun, like, design idea, right? These are designed by Gretchen Myers of Noctflora Designs. Each one is 60 stitches high by 31 wide, so very small. They would not take you long at all to do. Okay, this next one is called Witch's Supply Shelf. That's fun too. Everything you need to be a witch on that shelf. It is designed by Jen Nelson of the Stitch Crypt. 70 stitches high by 124 wide. Somebody needs to be in the spotlight. Here's my Halloween kitty. You cannot stitch him. I mean, you could, but he probably won't sit still long enough for you to get a good look at him. Right? He is purring too. Oh, he's just the cutest little baby. Okay, our next section is called Trick or Treat. Very cute, not scary. Not scary at all. Look at that one. That one is so cute, but so much stitching. Look at that one. And I think this one's really cute too. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, so first up, now I'm getting cat hair in my nose. First up is Work Hard, Play Hard, designed by Jessie Schofield. It is 56 high by 56 wide, and it is these two. It's not very big, but there's a lot of stitching in there, you know, to get all that. Okay, next up is Delightfully Spooky, even though it's not spooky at all. Designed by Nick Swarren of Snail Fishes Stitches. It is 60 stitches high by 72 wide, and it's that really cute pumpkin with the little skull. I think it's so cute. Yeah, you like that one? Jack is going to help us. Next up is Mr. and Mrs. Trick or Treat. This is designed by Annie Craft of Dirty Annie's. It is 51 high by 55 stitches wide. I think it's very cute. And then next is Peekaboo, designed by Jennifer Redman. It is 65 stitches high by 62 wide. And it's a very small picture here. I'm trying to do this without showing the chart. There you go. Peekaboo. Very cute. Of course, anything with a cat I'm going to think is cute, of course. Okay, we're getting there. So this next section is called Halloween Tiny Totes. This is very, very cute. You get 3 stitches. They are 3 pieces. This is designed by Cindy Lash of Century Farm Stitching. They are each 51 stitches high by 51 stitches wide. I'm looking for the finishing. But let me start out with showing you. So there's 3 of them. So if the hat fits, Happy Halloween. They got these mini black totes from Hobby Lobby, and they give you the SKU number. And then the other one on the other side is Trick or Treat. Very cute. If you have little kids that you just want to give, you know, grandkids or nieces and nephews or your own kids, you just wanted to give them a little treat, I think that's a very cute idea. This is the one that I have marked. I love this one. It's called Spooky Skyline, designed by Sarah Gilbert of Mod Cross Patterns. It is 118 stitches high by 82 wide. It's a black cat and a hot air balloon. I might make some changes so that it's not as Halloween-y, and then I could just keep it up year round. Because I love the city, and like I would take off the candy corn and change that to a different color, but I like the pattern of it. I even like the ghosts, although if I'm going to change it to not be Halloween, then I would take the ghosts out, obviously. 118 stitches high by 82 wide. Love that one. I think it's so clever. It's so different from any of the other ones I have seen. Okay, this next one is called Spooky Brews. These are festive Halloween ornaments crafted using stitched pieces displayed in lids that are used for sealing cans at craft breweries. Frankenstein, get it? Bat Brew, Spice Cider, Pirates Pilsner. So for your beer lovers. Okay, so these are... They're all around 36 stitches high by 38 wide. That's the biggest one, but they're all around that. So they called for 4 32-ounce can lids, and it says these lids are used by craft brewers to seal 32-ounce cans. You can substitute other metal or wooden circles with rims that have an inner diameter of about 2.5 inches. And they give you all that instructions. But I think that's a really neat idea. Okay, I think that's everything. And then they always have the gallery in the back, which is nice. So if you're like, oh, I wanted that one piece. Okay, cover up my address. So let me know what you think. There are a few pieces. The first time I went through it, like I said, I just went through it very quickly. I am curious what you think about this issue and if there's any that you will stitch and what stood out to you. So let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.